bit better. So yeah, it'll be very neutral based. If I had to guess, though, this might be kind of a long one, but we are gonna get into it though. One thing it's like I've played both of these players before a few times, and one thing I can say about Aloha for sure is that he's not afraid to just not approach, except for when he is, which is sometimes. It's like we've definitely had sets. Well, we've had sets where literally game 1 is like whatever. Game 2, I 3-stock, and then game 3 is a timeout and he wins, and then he wins the set. Like, this happened more than once, I'm pretty sure, in that exact order, and it's just like once he gets in the mindset of, okay, I'm playing Pikachu right now, I'm ready to time you out, he's super down, and that's exactly what we're seeing. We're just seeing a lot of T-Jolt. Neither person has... Oh, as I say that, I was going to say neither person has gone within striking distance of each other, but now we're seeing some combos coming out. But I feel like neutral might be a little bit hard here if you are Arpeggio. I feel like you really have to play that grenade like rock, paper, scissors, but I feel like I could imagine how that'd be really difficult against Pikachu, who's just so capable of getting from one side of the stage to the other, while also like sending out hitboxes, while also being a hitbox. Like, but that C4 is scary. Both of those almost hitting, but not quite. I guess Pikachu's too short to be hit by that on the plat. I don't know for sure, but
it's very funny watching the screen just shake every 4 seconds from bombs going off constantly.
Yeah, no. The explosions. That's like one thing about this game is it's like, oh, the roll read. Saying, I know you're scared about that grenade on the floor. You know, this game, I think it might have happened in Smash 4 too, but it's like some characters jump and the whole screen shakes, and so if they're just like short hopping in plays, it's so funny. But I mean, we're also seeing that a lot with the explosions here. Bouncing off the T-Jolt, I didn't even know that was an interaction in this game. That's good to know. But it's down air. That actually kills so early. Wow. And Arpeggio. Okay, well, the grenade saving Arpeggio's life, dodging the thunder, and now he's back mid-stage, and not for long though. Dead even game. It's scary. Aloha is also not afraid to go for those thunders. So you always, like, you have to know the exact, like, not even the exact, but just like the general distance of like where the thunder cloud will be. It's something that is definitely experience based, but yeah, if you go too high like that, definitely he might just have to come grab you. Arpeggio going for the fair. I actually really like that setup. Again, just saying, you know, I know for a fact you're scared of these grenades on the floor. But that time, just pulling the trigger a little bit too early on that fair, or a little bit too late, rather. Hitbox not coming out. And we're back to neutral. We're back to more projectiles. I feel like if you're Arpeggio, you know, you gotta be wondering, like, what do I do? Because, you know, you're throwing out your grenades, but it's like, how do you hit Pikachu when you are in kill percent? Pikachu's not even close. This is now kind of... Like, Aloha could easily run away with this game, I feel. But also, Aloha could just die and, like, hit 10% more to an up tilt. So, we shall see. There's also the C4, which is scary, yeah. Setting up the ledge trap. Nothing really coming out of it. That didn't hit ledge. Hits, oh, reads the roll, but doesn't actually hit the up tilt there. C4 letting him run safely. Oh! I actually love that empty hop. That's something I don't really see a lot from Snakes, is just empty hopping. Snakes, like, it's weird because his, like, movement is really not that good. Like, his airspeed is not that good. His ground speed is not that good. But low-key, his fall speed is not bad. Like, you can just hit those sometimes. Like, but I didn't know get up attack just beats grenade. That's kind of stupid. Oh, this might be it. Doesn't hit the tech. Is there C4 on the ground? There is C4 on the ground, but oh, doesn't get it out in time. Yeah. Unlucky. Unlucky if you are Arpeggio there. That's one thing you always have to know if there's a C4 on the ground. And like that's really useful to know when debating to go for an edge guard or not against Snake is if there's a C4 on the ground, that makes the recovery so much worse. Because now all they have is their up B, which is so easy to hit. And it's like if you're edge guarding Snake, that probably means that you know you have to hit up B and that you can hit up B character-wise. So rinse and repeat. But game 2 might be different. We'll see. I do want to point out they didn't go to PS2. They went to Small Battlefield, which I think is interesting. PS2 is a very good Snake stage because of how big it is. Town, similarly, not a bad Snake stage at all. Due to how big it is, and also the fact that it turns into FD, although that does also help Pika. Like, I feel like a lot of Snake's stage strengths are... Oh, that was unlucky snapback. Also translate to Pika quite well, so I could see how banning in this matchup would be a little bit hard. Setting up all these explosions, not going to be able to hit anything, but also delaying the not quite inevitable of Pika getting back to stage here. And, you know, pretty even game. It's very neutral base right now. Although this ledge trapping, this is something that we didn't quite see in game 1, was Arpeggio holding advantage. Okay, that grenade. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. The up B is so susceptible to getting spiked, especially against like characters like Pika, Sheik, Pichu, like characters where you can just trade with the Cypher and not just die. Yeah, it's very good to just down air that if they're way down there. That is unfortunate though for Arpeggio. That was very clearly a misinput. I saw him shaking his head about that. It's a little bit tough, but happens. Pika is in kill percent, not the biggest deal. This is not at all by any means necessary. Unwinnable. Hits the Nair one up tilt. Shades of Joker. That was pretty clean. Evening up the stocks. Oh, okay. Gonna be able to get over that Thunder, but not out of disadvantage quite yet. The grenade not gonna be able to save him. And again, like I said, just that rinse and repeat. Like, if you can kill Snake when he's ciphering, then it's like you're just going to be able to do that for the entire set. And there's not a ton Snake can really do about it, other than just be tricky and have C4 on the ready. But it's like, you know, no one gets into disadvantage on purpose, I'd say, for the most part. So it's hard to have that pre-plan. But nonetheless, Arpeggio still not out of this. I mean, like I said, this is actually a pretty similar situation to the first stock here. Pikachu is in kill percent. Arpeggio is pretty low percent. Just has to not get down aired for a third time. That would be tragic. But there's no way that would happen. Surely not. Oh, Aloha looking for some kind of jump out the corner, but not quite hitting it. And now just going for the T-Jolt. Gets the grab. Oh, slightly mistimed on the down throw. Not going to be able to actually do anything off of the grenade. No follow-up was possible. Back to this. It's like, I feel like my commentary here is pretty repetitive, but also it's a pretty repetitive match, I'd argue. A lot of T-Jolt, a lot of Pikachu, you know what I mean? Thunder is going to get it. The up throw Thunder. Aloha didn't used to have those. I actually was not expecting that, I won't lie. That has to be a new development. Relatively new. Farcher is in chat. He can correct me if I'm wrong. But that's cool to see, though. Up there Thunder is like pretty darn decent. I gotta say. So, but we are seeing this. I say that so much, but it's just an easy transition. I gotta make them more, but nah. But yeah. That's so unfortunate if you're Arpeggio. 2 like times you're just off stage and you're just like, wow, I didn't mean to be off stage. Like, that is unfortunate. I'd argue this bracket doesn't lack Falco.